this thing on. It's looking good. You're in focus. And look at me. Okay, good. You're in focus. All right. Hi, I'm Rob Helmstetter. I'm a founder and developer for a software product called Registrix. And today, hang on there, if you're in the AV business and you're running live events or live events with a video streaming solution for it, I've got something that you've been waiting for. Just imagine the ability that you can communicate to your speaker live on stage with the information from the online audience as well as the information from the local audience at the same time that's on site. So let me get to show you first about how the online audience will be able to participate in the meeting and communicate to the speaker using a DSM, downstage monitor. We've got it all in one platform for you at this point. So as you can see, I've got on my two screens, I got my management back end up and running, and I have the live video component on this screen up and running too. Plus, I have two more monitors behind me, or a computer behind me, that will demonstrate everything for you too. Now, a couple things about the DSM. We have developed it where there's no software to install. You take any laptop you want, plug it into the DSM monitor down on the bottom of the stage, and you can switch to it if that's what you want to do, or set up a third one and then just have that one available at that point. So we also don't care if your V2 or your DSM controller person is on site or off site. They can completely be off site and be able to do all of this work too without even being on site. That's another really exciting thing as we continue this expansion of moving into different locations for where people are located at. That was not a good statement. But the other part is you don't have to use a monitor. If you really wanted to, you can have the computer that the speaker is using, or use a phone or use their tablet and put it up on the lectern. It won't matter in my situation here. So on the phone, right now, it has nothing to display. It's waiting for a response. So this could be sitting up on my lectern waiting to go, or they could be using a tablet like this, and everything is right there on the tablet up for them up on the stage, as well as they can be using a full 55-inch monitor that's down on the stage. And I'll show you that in a moment too. So the way this, I got to bring you in closer so you can see the screen, okay? So hold on. All right, let's bring you in. All right, so now you can see the screen on here. What we have is the ability to gather data back from a person. So in this case, I'm just going to quickly show you the DSM service. And what I have is like a message already done in advance that's like, please wrap up your presentation for those that continuously speak and won't participate on that monitor, that's timer that shows 000. We all know that feeling, right? So you can create a custom message and be able to tell somebody what info that you need to have, Dr. Smith is now ready to come on stage. All right, so you can do this live right when the show is all going on and be able to click this button, and then that is going to be displayed on the system. So right there on my phone now, it says, please display, wrap up your presentation. Okay. And then I can also remove that. We might as well just show it to you live right here. So we'll go click remove from screen, and then on the phone, it will just suddenly switch off right there. That's part of it. So you got instant communication already there, ready to go. Pop them up there. You just send them your own custom messages. And then you want the online audience to come in, right? Okay, well, what we can do is we have several different things available. We have polling that goes on within the software. So like in this case, I'm going to go ahead and say, open this poll, which is going to let all the online audiences now participate in it. So on this screen, bring you in closer. And So you're in that, you can see that, I hope you can. And then the audience can make their, online audience, make their selection, hit submit. Okay, so that's done. And now we'll back you out. And then on the other screen, that number has now been incremented right here, item number 4, which is, I don't know, I'd rather have Chicago deep pizza myself. We can close the poll, right? And then I'll show the graph, and this will now show us all the different answers that are there and what they have. And then I'm going to go ahead, well, we can do send results. That'll send everything out to the main people, but we can also click queue to DSM, okay? And it's telling you it's in queue. So now I'll go back to the DSM, and you'll notice that that question and the results are there. So I can click on screen, which is what's there now. And then if I'm using a phone, there it is, all on my phone. So what food do you want to have while you're at a hotel away from the city, in a city that you have no idea what it is? And then 16%, there are places called White Castles. 16% says I want celery and peanut butter. 66 says New York, Chicago steep style pizza at that point. So that's right there on that phone. Plus, it can be on the tablet. So you can see it on the tablet. Oop, wrong way. All right, so wait, that autofocus. So there it is on the tablet. And then remember when I said we would send that message out to the other people, to all the group. And that's where you see that happening right there. And then now we're going to take you to the other monitor. Oops, wrong buttons. No, I didn't want to take you off this pedestal. Okay, so instead we're going to take the pedestal with us. All right, so come over here with me. We're moving. And there we have the poll. At that point, right there on the big screen TV, that's really large text. Now you would ultimately have to scroll through this with very long-winded text that's out there. So you will have to, use your mouse and be able to scroll with them so they can read everything. Unfortunately, the issue really comes down to is I don't know how far your monitors are and what their eye level is. So I just said, you know what, it's just going to be best to build them as big as I can on their monitors so they can see the text. It scrolls in depending on the device, like the tablets as well as the mobile devices. Then they can just scroll with their fingers and be able to read it at that point. So that's what our new exciting DSM service is with the Registrix product on that part. And it's ready for you today to get using with it. So I thank you for watching my exciting stuff here. I'm really excited about we've got this done and out the door. Go ahead and you can reach me at, go to our website, www.registrix.co. Thank you and have a great afternoon.